next year the fund does 55% return. From there till today, I'll give you 3 funds to compare. If in 1988 you had $1 to invest between S&P 500, Berkshire Hathaway, or his fund, Medallion Fund, to see how that money would do for you.
$1.
$1 in 1988 till today. Okay, let me say it again. So you got S&P 500, then you have Berkshire Hathaway with Warren Buffett, then you got his fund.
By the way, I must say, this all sounds nice and smart, but I already watched this video and I'm little annoyed that in PBD Podcast they cannot give you the correct numbers, because what he's about to say is completely false.
$1 in 1988 invested into S&P 500, today's $42. Okay? $1 invested into Berkshire Hathaway in 1988, today would be $154. Killing it. By the way, both of them are ridiculous returns you're talking about. That means you put $100,000, you now have $4.2 million.
I got 157, but that's okay. That's not the point of the video. 154, 157, it's almost the same. Little differences in the calculations.
You put $100,000 in Berkshire Hathaway, now you have $15.4 million. However, if you would have put $1 in the Medallion Fund in 1988, you know what it'd be today? $44,000. What?
Not true. Not true at all.
Annual rate of return of 69%.
That's true.
44,000.
Let
Okay,
me-
gosh.
I'm gonna explain soon.
$4,000.
For $1.
For $1.
Jeez. All right.
S&P's $42.
Gotcha.
Berkshire's $154. The dollar
Blew
is
him out of the market.
$44,000.
That
So guess
doesn't
what?
make sense.
At the beginning, when they're talking about this AI software that they have,
I saw this video a lot of times, and it always gets me little annoyed when people cannot tell you the full truth. It's like you tell the half truths because it sounds amazing. Yeah, it's true. Medallion Fund's rate of return was, what he said, over 60%. I don't remember. For Berkshire Hathaway, it was maybe 20 to 25%. That's all true. But you need to realize, you know the big word compounded interest. What Medallion Fund did since 1988? They did not compound the money, because their way of investing was not based on compounding investments. So they had about $10 billion worth of cash or investments, and every year they equalized it. So if it grew too much, they paid it out back to 10 billion. So there was no compounding interest. And if you put €1 to Medallion Fund and you get 50% return, it's still only 50 cents per year, because it's €1 back to 50 cents. You understand me. Or €1 to 1.5 to, back. But Berkshire Hathaway, when you put the €1 in, it doesn't go like up and down, up and down, up and down. It goes up, 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 up. At some points, okay, Medallion Fund 50%, 60%. Berkshire Hathaway 20%. But once Berkshire Hathaway is for €10, for example, 20% of €10 is €2. 50% of the €1 is 50 cents. So because there is not compounding interest, I have the correct calculations here. The correct calculation that you actually would have gained from Medallion Fund, because you cannot calculate like that. You cannot calculate Medallion Fund like it's compounding, because it's not. They are paying it out every year. So the correct number for Medallion Fund, if you invested $1 in 1988, would be $15.40 now. That sum for Berkshire Hathaway would be $157 or euros. I said anyway. So Berkshire Hathaway would have made you 10 times more money. And as we all know, Berkshire Hathaway did 50% return on his some years on their early, or Warren Buffett did 50% on his early career. Why? Because it's so much easier to invest small amounts of money. Why did he did 50% in his early career when he now does only 20 or 15%? Because it's so much different now. Then he was able to, invest every company, like the company value was 1 million. He was able to invest it. Now he just possibly cannot invest in the companies valued 1 million. It needs to be 1 billion. And how many 1 million companies you see that grows 50%? A lot if you know what to search for. How many 1 billion companies you see that grows 50%? Not very much. So the correct numbers is 1 euro in Medallion Fund would be 15 euros and 40 cents. It's not compounding. 1 euro for Berkshire Hathaway would be 157 euros. So that's the difference, and it's annoying that they cannot make the calculations correct. I don't have all the answers, of course. I'm not as successful as these people are. But what I love and what my followers love also is to find the correct information. There is a lot of smart people telling you bullshit stuff. So if you are also excited and you're thirsty for the right information, follow the channel. I might be wrong sometimes, you might be wrong sometimes, but together we can find the correct path.